Alright, hello everyone, welcome back to the world of Cyberpunk 2077, more specifically, the good old noclip exploration. In today's video, we're going to be taking a look at the rocket launch pads, which are actually outside of the map. As you can see, this is the area which we're going to be going balls deep into today. And although it is listed on the map, it's actually physically impossible to get to without the use of cheese. But as you drive up, you'll get to this big old fucking checkpoint saying no entry. You know, it's got gates, it's got shitloads of props to give the illusion that there's something crazy, there's something secret behind these gates, and there kind of is, there kind of isn't. Now, before I go any further, really quickly want to do two things. First of all, Discord server, check it out in description, especially for requesting locations in the noclip series. But anyway, look, this is the big old bridge, and it's a big bridge. Look how fucking long this is. Very goddamn long. There's some kind of 2D looking buildings that are just sort of sat on the docks. They don't have anything in them, there's nothing interesting about them. It's just world building, you know, there's nothing super fucking crazy out here. Here's the rocket, we'll get to that in a second. Anyway, so this is the structure which we're going to be looking at today. So it reaches the end and there's some kind of thing. What would you call this? A fence? A shutter? Probably a shutter. And look at this, there's actually something behind it. The road kind of continues off and then it hits this strange looking piece of mesh. To the right there's actually some props. These things are around the ocean in the playable area, and I've seen them before in you know, coastal towns in the UK. I can't really tell you what they're for. I can imagine some sort of sea defences, maybe, I don't know. But it's interesting to note that they're all the way over here. And chances are, I mean, yeah, look, from all the way back here, they don't even pop in. They only spawn in when you get closer. So I'm not too sure what that's about. To me, at least, you can interpret that in a lot of different ways. Maybe that there was something planned here. Inside these buildings is also nothing. Just want to sort of clarify that going forward. There's no real detail. There's nothing super crazy happening. So let's check out this rocket. Now, if you've played Cyberpunk a decent amount, then you'll know that very occasionally you can actually see rockets being launched into the sky. And correct me if I'm wrong, but I assume that they launch from this point here. Now, it would really interest me to see if we could catch an actual rocket launch and kind of look at it up close. But again, because of noclip, I'm not sure if that's possible. Noclip freezes time, so I don't think that would really be possible. But this is the rocket. This is the one which I assume gets launched into the air, and as you can see, there's not a lot happening with this. It's really just a big old mess of blurry textures, but it's not going to be crazy detail. Why would it be? Because you can only see it from fucking, you know, 2,000 feet away, so there's no reason for it to have crazy 4K textures and whatnot. But yeah, that's the rocket, and it has its own little launch pad, which I think is quite cute. Here's some other buildings. Couldn't tell you what any of these are. Probably not doing much. Nothing really inside of them. Just got the same warning textures, or the yeah, like the caution tape. But in terms of inside, there's not a lot, to be honest with you. Not a lot happening. Here's a runway, which is always quite interesting to me because it's an actual ramp. It's not like a straight runway. It curves up like someone's doing a backflip or some shit, I don't know. We got 01 and we also got 02. And as you can see, the texture quality really dips over here. Look at this. This is just like some kind of Tony Hawk's Underground shit. And look, we even have platforms 3 and 4 as well. And I'm guessing there's another one somewhere. Maybe over here? No. Oh, so maybe not. So there's 2 platforms, 2 ramped platforms. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And again, a surprising level of detail. I don't know why there would be numbers for this area, because you can never go here, nor can you see this from inside the playable area. I mean, this is so far away from where we began. We started right in the middle of those buildings. There is no hope in hell you're seeing 1 and 2 like that. There's just no way. It makes no sense. And I've got all these lights and stuff around. Again, like, really good quality. I just wanna appreciate how crispy this is. Look, you could actually take a bite out of that. Here we are again. Some more flat buildings. Not a lot of detail on the go here. I find it interesting how these pipes are actually like 3D models. They're not part of the kind of texture like they were over here, you know, just a flat 2D image. Here we have some really crispy buildings. So these almost look like offices to me. These look like buildings which you can actually find inside the map. I mean, look at the quality of the windows. I don't know, I'm very torn with this location. You know, a part of me really wants to believe that this was planned for something. I don't believe that this would have been just an area to explore. You know, just a part of the map you can drive to and whip round, and there's food vendors and apartments to buy. I think this was probably a part of a mission. Alright, spoilers, little bit of spoilers here, but in the bad ending, right, when you get shot up into space on the Arasaka orbital station, it would make sense to have gone here before you were sent up, you know, because in the actual game you just kind of spawn up there, and then everything begins in the epilogue, which is in this one orbital station. But look, they literally have an area where they shoot rockets into space, and maybe you were just carried here in a car or a flying AV for just a cutscene, and they put you in a rocket, or it goes black as you're about to go into the rocket, and then bang, you're shot up. So here's another part which I did just miss, but this is some kind of launch pad for flying vehicles, just on this really small island off the side. And look, if you look on the map, this is actually here. Like, it's listed as a location, which is kind of strange. I've just worked out is that this is all walkable. Look, this isn't technically outside the map boundaries, and there's proper collision for all of this. You know, you can bump into the sides, you can go all the way up to the top, and maybe in this cut story mission, or, you know, cut segment to the bad ending, you were taken here by maybe a little boat. You were put up on here, then flew over there, got in your rocket, lost your mind in space, you know. I don't know. It's interesting that this whole location is not only marked, but also completely solid as well. This is the Arasaka space pad, launch pad, rocket pad. Cheers for watching, guys. If you enjoyed the video, then please do feel free to leave a like on it, and as always, I will catch you lot in a bit.